Hi everybody, I'm Miss Lynn. I'm a teaching artist for the PACE program here in Lafayette, Louisiana. I am what's called a movement artist. And so what that means is we'll be using our whole bodies to create our art today. The PACE program artists are brought to you by the Acadiana Center for the Arts and the Lafayette Parish school system. We integrate the arts with classroom curriculum. And we're going to be using lots of creative movement ideas to study shapes today. We're going to be using this shape, the circle. We are going to be using this shape, the triangle, and we may even get to be able to use some special shapes like the heart. We will be using our whole bodies to study these shapes. So first we'll do a warm-up just to make sure our bodies are ready to move. Then I'm going to show you a dance that's made only of circles. A whole dance made only of circles. And then we will get to look at all of our different body parts and what kinds of shapes they can make. And then finally, I'll teach you how to make your very own shape dance. All right? So we'll start with our warm-up. So what you're going to need is just a little bit of space. I've cleared out some space behind me, so if you need to take a moment and move some furniture or just make sure that you have enough space to move safely in, you can always press pause. Go ahead and take care of that and then press play when you're ready. And we'll start the warm-up next. You're going to need to stand up and we'll use our whole body. Okay, so hopefully you have enough space. Go ahead and back up. We are going to say hello to each other using our bodies. This is how I usually start class. So I'm going to do something and I'll say hello, new friend. You'll do that same thing back to me and you'll say hello, Miss Lynn. All right? So you have to use your eyes and your brains to watch what I'm doing so you can understand it and do it right back to me. All right, here we go. You're going to stretch up tall, 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 wiggle your fingers. I'm going to say, hello, new friend. Can you say hello, Miss Lynn? Good job. All right, we're going to stretch wide, 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 wide. And I'm going to say, hello, new friend. Can you do it? And you say, hello, Miss Lynn. Awesome. Okay. Let's curve to the side and bounce a little. I'm going to say, hello, new friend. Can you do it? Say hello, Miss Lynn. Good job. Let's go the other way. Curve, 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 curve. Bounce, hello, new friend. Can you do it? Hello, Miss Lynn. There you go. Good job. Let's take both arms, cross them over, and open them up. Okay? So it's going to go like this. Hello, new friend. Can you do it? You'll go, hello, Miss Lynn. Good job. Let's go backwards. So my arms are going to go out this time. We're going to go, hello, new friend. And you'll do it, hello, Miss Lynn. Very good. All right. So take a little bit of time and stretch whatever you need to stretch, okay? So I'm going to give us a count of 8. This is a way for you to listen to your body. Maybe you have a shoulder that really needs to wiggle, or maybe this hand really needs something. Maybe your whole torso needs something. So this is your chance to move what you need to move, whatever feels tight or not working right yet, okay? So here we go. We'll do 8 counts to stretch on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take 8 more counts. Stretch anything that feels good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you go. That was a great warm-up. So, movement artists use our whole bodies to make our art. So today we're going to be using lots of different body parts. So I want to make sure we know all of those different parts. So we're going to warm those up too using a simple shape called a circle. You guys know what a circle is, right? Yeah. Okay, so if you were going to use just your hand to make a circle shape, what would you do? Show me. Just one hand. Okay. What if you were using that hand to move in a circle? To move in a circle. What would that look like? Right. So here's my hand. If I just made a circle shape, it could be as simple as that, right? But if I'm moving my hand in a circle, it's like I'm tracing a circle in the air with my fingertips. You see that? Okay? So we're going to use this idea of the circle to make sure we know all of our body parts. Okay? So again, you're going to need to stand up and have some space. We are going to start at the top of our body and go all the way down using every single part to make a circle. All right? So let's start right at the top. What's this one? That's our head, right? Okay. So we're going to make circles with our head first. Here we go. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your head the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll do the rest of them a little bit quicker. What's next if you go down your body? You start right here. You guys know what these are? These are our shoulders. So show me your shoulder. Let's make a circle in the air. Look at that. Can you try that? Circle, 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 and go backwards. So this time go back, up, to the front and down. Ready? Back, up to the front and down. 2 more of those. Circle and circle. Whoa, we got to do this other shoulder. You ready? Try the one you haven't done. This shoulder is going to go forward in front of me and then circle around to the back. Front to the back. Front to the back. Front up and to the back. Let's reverse it. That means do the opposite way. So now we're going to go back, up, and front, making our circle that way. Ready? Then 3 and 4. Good job. I wonder if we could do both shoulders at the same time making circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you make your shoulders go first one and then the other? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? And try to go backwards this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, we certainly made a lot of circles with our shoulders, right? Okay, we're going to go down the body more. We're going to get to these guys. What is this thing? What is that? That's our elbow, right? Let's make elbow circles. Let's do them both at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. All right, now we actually have our whole arm we could make circles with, right? Let's start with one arm. Bring it forward. And you're going to have to kind of open it up to get it to go around, okay? So bring it forward. I'll show you what I mean. And then you're going to open it up so it can get around all the way. And when you really get it going, you want to make sure that you're not going to hit anything first. When you really get it going, you can really let it fly. All right? And that's kind of fun. So you can try that. And then let's go backwards using that same arm, right? Open it up so your palm is facing out or up, and then over the top. And back, and over the top. And you can really let that one fly too and feel that swing as it goes around, okay? Woo! All right, let's do the other arm. Same thing, you're gonna go forward, and then as you come up to here, you're gonna open it up, meaning like push the palm out, facing away from you, so you can open the arm. So here we go again, right? And then as you get it going, you can really let it fly. Woo! Let that swing, all right? And now you can go back, palm facing out till you get over here and come around the front. Back, around the front. And you can let that one really go. Woo! Let it swing. Those are some fun circles to make, right? We already made arm circles like this. Let's try those again just to make sure we remember. So cross and then open. It's like 2 circles at the same time. See that? Yeah? And let's go backwards. So we're going to start down here. Come up on both sides and cross them. Get again up and cross them. One more time, up and cross. Last time, up and cross. That's 2 big circles at the very same time, right? Okay, we said we would go down the body. So now we're at this point called the torso. So from your shoulders all the way down to your hips, that is called your torso. You can kind of think of this as mostly your belly and your back, okay, and all around here. So if we were going to make belly circles, what would that look like? I like to pretend that your belly button is drawing the circles in the air. So belly button forward, belly button to the side, belly button to the back, belly button to the other side, and you can make circles like that. You want to try it? These are belly circles. Yeah. Okay, and go the other way. So belly front, belly to the side, belly to the back, belly to the side, and go around. Here we go. Circle. Just moving the belly. Circle. And circle. Whoa. All right, good job. What do we have as we go down the body? We have hips, right? Can we circle our hips? Definitely, right? You can try some hip circles, okay? And then we get these things. What are these? These are our legs, right? Okay, so I wonder if we could make a circle, big circle with one leg. Let's try it here. I'm gonna have to move this so you could see me. All right, let's try one leg. Here we go. So we're gonna circle. Make a big circle. Now, if you're starting to fall over, just put that leg down so you don't fall. We need to be safe, right? But one thing that will help is if you hold your arms out. That should help you balance. Okay, so you can try that. You can make a big circle with one leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do them backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that took a lot of balance. Let's try the other leg. We'll make front circles first. Big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll make backward circles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. What about knee circles? Think we could make knee circles, put them together, and let's circle those knees together. That's kind of fun. You want to try that? Here we go. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. And try it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are knee circles. What's down at the bottom? What are these things? Feet, right? Let's do foot circles. So if you can balance, you're just gonna bring that foot up and circle it around. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're out of balance, you can bring a chair beside you to hold on to if you need, but most of us can probably balance. So now we're gonna try the other foot. Make circles with that foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. The only things I think we haven't done are our fingers. I think we can make circles with our fingers. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I guess those are more hand circles, aren't they? Yeah. Finger circles would be, I guess, just one finger, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like that. And usually when I'm in class, I ask you guys to give me some more body parts. And I hear things like, can we make a circle with our nose? So, can we? Let's try it. Use the end of your nose to draw a circle in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, we did it. Good job. And then sometimes someone says, what about your mouth? Can you make a circle with your mouth? Let's try that. I won't be able to count because I'll be using my mouth, so we'll just do it together. And you can even make circles with your eyes. Here, I'll let you see. You can make circles with your eyes. Ready? So you're going to look up, side, down, up. Try it again. Go the other way. Circles with your eyes. Okay. We can make circles with just about anything. All right, we made a lot of circles. But you know what we have not made yet? A circle dance. Right? What makes something a dance? Well, when you make a dance, you think about it a lot and you plan it out so that you have certain movements connected to other movements, which are connected to other movements, and you always do them in the same order. You always connect them the same way. So it's kind of a movement that you make, a bunch of movements that you make on purpose, right? And then usually you rehearse that a bunch, which means you practice it over and over and over, and then usually you perform it somewhere. So far, we have made a bunch of interesting movements using circles and our body parts, but we have not put them in a particular order that we think is going to be interesting for an audience to see. That would be a dance. So that's kind of what we're going to do next. I'm going to show you a dance made completely of circles. So for a moment, I'm going to be what's called a performer. You are going to be what's called my audience. You guys know the word audience? Yeah. So your job is to watch, and usually the audience claps at the end, which is really great. But I'm going to give you 2 more jobs as the audience, okay? Job number 1, please look for circles. I want you to use your eyes and your brains to figure out where my circles are. Job number 2 is to see if you can figure out the beginning, middle, and end of my dance. All right? All right. You ready for your 2 jobs? I am calling this a circle dance. All right. How many of you saw circles? Raise your hand if you saw a circle. Yeah, there were lots of circles, right? Did I make all the circles using just one body part? Was it a whole dance of shoulder circles? No, right? I used lots of different body parts. Do you remember some? Yeah, I used my head to make a circle. What else did I use? I used my finger to make a circle, right? I even used my whole body. You know what I mean by that? So when I say I used my whole body, it's like I walked a huge circle on the ground. Do you remember that? I used my feet to move my whole body in a circle like this, right? So that's another way of making a circle. What about, all right, so I definitely use different body parts. What about size? Were all my circles the same size? No, right? I had some really big ones, some really small ones, and some medium-sized ones. What do you think my biggest circle was? Maybe this one? I don't know. This one where I made a huge circle like this? Maybe. Maybe it was the one I just walked. Maybe that was my biggest. What about my smallest circle? What do you think? The finger circle, right? That was the smallest. I think you're right about that. Yeah? Okay, good. And were all the circles the same speed? Do you know what I mean by that? Were they all the same slowness or fastness? No, right? There was one circle that was really slow. That was this one. And then what happened to it? Did it stay that speed? It got faster and faster and faster, right? So movement artists use all of those things to make our dances more interesting to watch. We use different body parts, different speeds, right? Fast or slow, and different sizes, big and small. And your second job was to see how the dance began and ended. Did you notice? How did you know for sure that it was over? Let's do the end first. How did you know that I was done? Yeah, I did take a bow, but even before that, I did something. Do you remember? I was doing this. I froze like a statue, right? I did nothing. But because I was moving before, when I freeze, that's how you know the dance is over. It's like a signal I give you. When you end a sentence, do you give the reader a signal that you've ended that sentence? Yeah. When you're writing a sentence, what do you put at the end? Period, right? That's what that freeze like a statue is for movement. It's a signal that it's over. What about the beginning? What do you do at the beginning of a sentence? Capital letter, right? Yeah. Well, at the beginning of a dance, there's a signal also. And that signal, again, is to do nothing. So you're really not doing anything so that when you start, it's really clear, right? So if I'm doing nothing and then I start a movement, well, you know that's the beginning of the dance. So I use that too, and we'll use that when we make our own dances. All right, so what I thought we would do next is practice making different kinds of shapes with different kinds of body parts. And I have a shape box. See how this is a circle? And in my circle box, I have a whole bunch of shapes. So I'll show them to you so we know what we're getting into. So of course we have circle. Here's another shape that uses a curvy outside. Can you guys see that? Oval. So you notice these two shapes have curves that make the shapes, right? So those are our curvy shapes, oval and circle. I wonder if we also have some straight shapes, shapes that are made with straight lines. What do you think? Yeah, What's that one? Square, right? Here's rectangle. Oh, this is a nice one. Diamond. It's also made of straight lines, right? There's nothing curvy about a diamond. It's straight lines. It's just that the lines are at an angle. And, oh, this is a favorite. Triangle. All right, all of these are shapes, right? Then we have kind of special shapes, like star. Is star made of straight lines or curvy lines? They're all straight, right? They just happen to meet in angles. What about this one? Straight or curvy? Or both? That's a trick question, isn't it? It's both, right? Because this bottom part is almost just two straight lines, but the rest of it, of course, is curvy. All right, so a heart has some curviness and some straight to it. Okay, so I have all of these shapes in the shape bucket. So I thought we would pick maybe 3, and we'll try them with different body parts. Guess what? I also have a body part basket. I chose this because it has a bird on it, and birds have bodies, don't they? Yes. So let's see what's in our body part basket. Look at all this stuff. We have this one, arm, right? This one, head. We can use all of these to make cool shapes. Leg. That's our torso. That's that part from our shoulders to our hips. Hand. Foot. And this one, of course, that's the whole body. So what we're going to do is pick some shapes and some body parts, and we'll just kind of play with them and see if we can make any body part into any shape. I bet we can. All right, let's try it. Here's our circle box. Oh, I chose a square. Can you make a square with your hand? Can you make a square with one hand? You draw a square with a hand, right? Lots of ways to do that. Can you draw a square with 2 hands? Right? There are lots of ways to do that. Can you make a square with one elbow? That might be fun. We go straight over, straight up, straight over, straight down, right? That's our square with our elbow. Let's see what else we have. What's on top of the circle box? Ooh, heart. Let's go into the body box and see the body part box and see what we can do with this one. I chose torso. Can you make a heart shape with your torso? Let's try it. Let's try it. So a heart, remember, has a curvy part, and then a straight line, and then a curvy part on the other side. Do you see what I'm doing? So here's the one curve. It goes back, and then it comes up and makes the other curve. That's kind of a fun shape, huh? Here's our heart made with our torso. What about a leg? Could you make a heart shape with just a leg? Let's see if that could happen. Here's a leg. You sure can. How about a very fast heart with just one shoulder? Is that possible? Absolutely, right? Fast, small heart with one shoulder. Yep. What if we make a dance together using one of these shapes? Let's try the triangle. Let's make this a real dance. So instead of just making a movement and moving on, we're going to actually put some movements together, and all of them are going to be about making triangles. So we can use lots of different body parts. Maybe for now we'll just start with 4, and you can use this same way of making dances for any shape that you want. So after we're done, I'm going to show you how to do it, and then after we have our triangle dance, you can make an oval dance or a hexagon dance or a star dance or whatever kind of shape you want, okay? So let's see, if we are making a triangle dance, we need to make the shape of the triangle, right? So let's study it. So we got one straight line going across, one straight line at an angle, and then the other straight line goes back to meet that first one. All right? So, gosh, we could start with, let's pick out of our body box. Oh, let's start with arms, okay? All right, so here we go. So maybe we could use one arm, right, to make the triangle. Straight over, up, and at the angle, right? We could do it like that. That would be a triangle. We could use just an elbow, right, to make that triangle. But I think we should try both arms. I think that will be really fun. So if we go across, up, and back over. All right, so maybe that's our first movement. So we go 1, 2, 3. You want to try it with me? So we're going to start over here with both of our arms, but fingertips leading. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that could be our first one. Let's see. What if we use, looking in our basket, whole body next? Oops. How could we use our whole body to make a triangle? We just did 1, 2, 3. We could use our whole body and jump in a triangle, couldn't we? Yeah? So let's see what that would look like. How would we do that? We could jump to the side and then forward to the point of the triangle and then back, right? So that would mean side, forward, back. All right, let's put those two things together. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oops, we started the other way, didn't we? Here we go. Let's put these together. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. What else could we do that would be a triangle? What would be fun? We could do a triangle with our hips, right? These guys. So we have our first triangle with our arms. 1, 2, 3. Then we have our jumping triangle. 1, 2, 3. We could do a hip triangle. Side, back, side. Right? That would be a triangle. Straight line to the side, point to the back, straight line to the side. And then we could just make a triangle shape to end it. Right? How could you make just a shape with your whole body? That's one way, right? You could do a triangle like this, right? Kind of up to you how you do that final triangle. So, since we are doing a triangle, I am noticing that we always had 3 movements to put together, right? Because there are 3 corners to a triangle. 1, 2, 3. So that makes me think if we use music, we should choose music that has a beat of 3. So it'll go boom, boom, bing, boom, 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 just like a triangle. It'll help us make our 3 parts of the triangle because it'll have 3 beats to the music. And guess what? Any waltz, if you guys know Cajun dancing, you know sometimes there's a waltz. Any waltz is 3 beats. So you can use a waltz. I found something that's in 3 that we're going to use. I'll let you hear it. Feel that? Feels like a triangle. Let's put our movement to it. Ready? Here we go. Should we try it again? Let's try it one more time. Remember, you start like a statue. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, jump. 2, 3, hips. 2, 3, make your triangle, hold it. Your triangle dance. Go ahead and take a bow. And I will give you some applause. That was awesome. Good job today, you guys. That's the end of our shape dance lesson. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you take these ideas and make more shape dances of your own. You can make as many as you like. Of course, if you used a square for your dance, you would want to find music with 4 beats to it, not 3, right? Look at the square. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, right? That would be our beat. We'd have a movement 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to end, we can just stretch up and breathe. Here we go. Let all that breath go out as you bring your arms down. One more time. Stretch up and breathe in. Let all that breath go as your arms float down like noodles. So we will be posting a new lesson every day this week at 10 a.m. Central Time for kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grades, each tied to the academic curriculum. Some lessons will be in visual arts and some will be in movement art, like this one was. So be sure to come back and make art with us tomorrow. If you're interested in supporting programs like this, you can donate to the Acadiana Center for the Arts, the nonprofit who manages the PACE program, using the link in the description. Please help keep our teaching artists working, share our videos, and keep making art. If you want more, you can book me for private online lessons. As a teaching artist, I can lead one-on-one or group lessons. To inquire about this idea of private lessons, just email Lynne Clearfield at mac.com. All right, bye everybody. Thank you for joining in.